It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Allen going to throw to get things going. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And in motion is Coleman. Now Allen to throw on second down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Receiver in motion, headed left. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll go again with Scatterman. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Matt Milano there to stop it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Look at play action with Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It was Morrow there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Allen to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. On the move, past the 40. Look at that big guy rumble. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Big-time play there for Buffalo. It covers 51 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. James Cook, touchdown Bills. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start this on the ground with Scatterboard. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Zach Thompson comes up with the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Young moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and 6. Here's the pistol snap to Young. He's got the first-round pick, Tetairoa McMillan. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. To Shakir on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 11.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. First down, Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they force the incomplete.
Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 2. Play action now, and here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he will score! Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced out wide, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Greg Russo. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. That's taken on this side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Tight.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback. seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Pretty big swing here in the mindset of the defense. Before the play, you're thinking, man, we're on the 1-yard line. Pretty likely that it ends with a touchdown. But instead, you send them back 5 yards, and your chances of holding them to 3 just go up.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, Scatterboot. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They were able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Complete to number 5, Josh Palmer. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's first and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on second and 4. To the air once more is Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Leggett on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Now, here comes the return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Scattergood. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Good for a Carolina.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Right back to Scattergood on first down. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 6. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Scattergood. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, Gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On the ground, it's Scalable. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Young, gonna keep it himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Third and 11. Here's Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
Their own 10-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is 2nd and 6. In motion, Shakir. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Mike Jackson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The 21-yard line.
Ahead for a pickup of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Up the middle with Scalable. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll run with Scalable.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On fourth down, Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. He's driving for the goal line. Will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down.
That's good for a Carolina
Sudden change.
Panther.
So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense is...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Scatteroo. Touchdown, Carolina. For Scatteroo, 24 total TDs last year at Arizona State. This is first in the NFL. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
He's across midfield.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here, second and 10. On play action, Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's looking deep for Shakir. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Bills bringing on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Young to throw on first down. To the left side in the hands of Ford. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. On the give, it's Scatterboot. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboot. Oh, big hole, left side. Still going. And he will score. Game on. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Bills 19, Panthers 14. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Hill. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, really one play into the drive, trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
For the 2-point conversion.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go again with Scattergood. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Play action. Young. He's got his man. That's weekend. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. So fresh out of a 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. 2nd down and 8. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.